Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson from Glenda's Magical Creation. I have Eric Huysmans here with the Council of Nine and any and all other angelics and beings that of light that would like to come and speak through us and give us messages for everyone. So welcome, Eric. Welcome, Council of Nine.
Hi.
And welcome to those that are also here with us on the call. Like Jazz, and we'll just keep it nice, short, and sweet today. I had obtained that it was going to be a purple or any shades of purple day. So I got a heads up only on that. Purple usually being royalty, being the head, being divinely, like when people see the energy of the creator or God, they see purple. And that is what is associated with that color. So we may see representatives, if not the creator or the divine itself. So, all right. Anybody getting anything yet? Council, do you have anything?
I got a small one, but not clear yet. But if Jazz has nothing, I can. I got vaguely, but not strong yet. A fourth person. And when I think of purple, I think of Saint Germain, and I got the code 478.
478. Okay. We are right in front of Saint Germain's abode.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
And I do feel the energy protecting all of us. Whoever is on this call and whoever will be with us later on. I'm also getting that we need to take 3 deep, slow breaths. And everyone that's on this, please do the same thing. And it is to kind of balance and settle our energies today, since there are so many external energies going around. They are requesting that we bring our internal energy in full balance. So if you guys don't mind, let's take one nice deep breath and exhale. Another deep breath. And exhale. One more deep breath and make it longer if you can. Hold it for a count of 2. And exhale. All right, now they're giving me 5, 4, 8, 1, 7.
54817.
Yes.
just before the code, I got the same thing as you, Glenda. At the doctor's cabinet of Saint-Germain. He's not there personally, but
Mhm.
we are in his, let's say, in his meeting room.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, okay, I just tell it as it is. He would like, and it's for all, but also specific for me, to go to upgrade or to heal something or to change something. I think it's healing. And
Mhm.
that's where the code is for.
Okay. And I am getting confirmation of that. I'm also getting confirmation that we all need to let go of something.
Yeah.
So if it's a partnership, to release it, whatever doesn't work for you any longer, who doesn't serve your divine purpose. Whether it's a partnership, a business associate, friendship, anything that you might feel is holding you down, it is time to let go. And I'm getting that is why Saint Germain it took us there, so we knew that he was going to help us heal those wounds. I'm also seeing a mirror. So they want us basically to look into our own selves and really be honest and let go of what we really need or heal what we need. Not to this one particular thing is not a collective, but a personal moment where you look right into your own eyes and go in deep and determine what it is that you need to work on at this moment. They're giving us these little hints, so by the time we get to, say, the next equinox, which is September 21st, we would be able to then embark in a bigger, stronger journey, more determined for our past and humanity. I'm also getting that at that point, we will, on that day, one of the things that will happen that we didn't have clarity on, but one of the things that will happen is that day we will be able to feel the unity of the oneness within all of us stronger. Of course, it's all free will, so if you allow it, I got told. That is the day where the fork in the road is.
Yep. I can see it, I can confirm it, but I cannot pinpoint because it's probably very personal to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no problem getting a personal hint.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm getting is, I had lives in Atlantis,
Mm-hmm.
several, being what they call nowadays a magician,
Mm-hmm.
but also with the, how do you call it? I will call it like that, that is sexual abuse.
Okay.
it is what it is. If it's recorded, I don't care that it is 20,000 years ago. Okay.
Right.
Um,
Yes. And for the record, they just confirmed that we were all there at the same time. The
okay.
three that are on the call right this minute.
Okay. So I'm just going to throw it on the table. Is I was or a magician, or I was a pupil, but the pupil was how do you call it, again, in plain and simple and but also honest language. He or she was rather much younger, and he or she had to pay her dues with sexual services. That was
Right.
normal. That was
Mhm.
common exchange energies.
Right. For those
Okay.
times, yes. And you hinted towards the end, it was a she. You were a woman at that point. The younger one, the student one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this Jazz, I'm hearing that you are also getting something, and I will leave it up to you if you wish to share it or not. If you're unable to, it's perfectly fine.
My breathing has changed, but I'm not perceiving anything beyond that. It's a heavy breathing. It's maybe the breathing of having been abused myself.
And we apologize for any triggers anybody may have at this moment, but this is what a true healing sessions and channeling sessions, this is what it happens. We really cannot control, we don't control what comes out.
I mean, there's tears in my eyes, but
And again, so I have no problem speaking about that because now I'm channeling and my vibration is high. So in those days of Atlantis, that magician guy was also in a high vibrational state. But then, of course, when I'm channeling, the counterpart of of that guy is also popping up, and it is what it is. Huh? So simple.
I'm here for us to take a deep breath so we can release any negative effects that this may have at this moment. So if we take one deep breath, counting to 5, going in, holding for 5 if possible, and exhaling for 5, releasing. Okay. So, like I had stated, we were all there at the same time. At that point, I was also a woman at that point. And I see your previous self, Eric. And it's like we're friends back then. I also see Jazz. And Jazz and the three of us seem to be either living in the same building or very close, because we're walking together almost everywhere we go. And I don't really know if at that point we were all taking classes. Or, but
We work in the sacred temple together.
there you go. There you go. Now, I'm getting you have a vision of the sacred temple. Yes.
I'm in the temple witnessing a ceremony. There are multiple steps in front of me. And on the dais it is very open, but there's also a humongous chair in it. And the temple's unique in the sense that it's not surrounded by four walls per se. There are a few walls, but where a wall would be in back of the steps is open to space, open to nature.
That's how any offerings were done, because they understood the connection between nature and our oneself.
Hyssop is burning, lavender's burning. Palo Santo's burning in cleansing the area and preparing the plateau of offering.
Mhm.
Okay, I get something very specific, and again, I'm going through the code. So
Mhm.
again, 54817. 5 is, if you can check that, we were 5 girls between 10 and 14. And concerning the sexual abuse, we were not aware that it was abuse. That's the first thing.
And you confirm that, because I definitely got chills all over.
Okay. But then again, in total contradiction with that, those 5 girls became 4 girls, meaning 1 girl committed suicide.
Mhm.
And that opened not our eyes per se, because we were again unconscious about what happened, but it shocked us, meaning, hey, there must be something wrong.
Mhm.
Because that girl is the same as us, and she said gently a big no, and we were not even conscious why it happened, what happened, how this came to be. And that's phase number 1.
Mhm. Yes, and on that kind of note is that feeling of abuse, we kept carrying it through different lifetimes.
Yes.
Um,
Okay, and that's number 8, through 8 lifetimes.
Okay.
And
And
there
even
is,
though,
yeah,
even though there was the practice certainly of sharing energies, if you will, there was also a specific abuse that transpired in and above coming together. It was definitely abuse of a different nature, in that there was more violence to it in this more unacceptable fashion.
Mhm.
So both happened, but not.
Right.
Okay, what I get is it started as a ritual,
Mhm.
but over those 8 lives, so to speak, and it's different for everyone, but in general, 8, it became more and more aggressive.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
And being that our lesson was to trust ourselves, our inner guidance, and be able to divert the situation. If walking into a place didn't feel right, walk out.
Okay,
Get out of the way so you're not in it. Say no, run, whatever it is, and then speak out.
okay, and now Saint Germain is coming forward, because
Mhm.
again, 5 girls became 4, 8 lives, and then
Mhm.
suddenly it came to a crossroad 1, and
Mhm.
that's the pain.
Mhm.
That's the pain point.
And let's release. Breathing in, holding, breathing out. And you will see the flame creating a wall around each and every one of us and burning the pain away. You should feel the presence of a dove, which brings peace, inner peace.
Felt a definite release and calmness afterwards.
I concur. Okay. That wide open space, that wall that did not exist, that is where they would find, not a nice way, but I'm going to say it this way, dumped the offerings, whether it was edible offerings or whether it was human offerings or animal offerings.
No, most human.
Well, I know, but I'm,
Okay, you're
that
generous.
was
Yeah.
that was generous, okay? But that's where the offerings in general were disposed of. And they believed that by doing this, it went back to nature, and nature then gave them the food and whatever else they eat.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, there's something I would like to understand what you just said, Glenda.
mhm,
So the human offerings are linked with nature.
that's what they said, yes.
Okay, but I don't. For me, it's energetically a contradiction for now.
Mhm. I do believe that the offerings were drained, and then they were part of the ritual was for different holidays. They were set on fire.
Okay.
And then I guess it was the ashes that were returned to the earth, so to speak.
Mhm. Okay, but sorry for the maybe the wrong wording, so you can change that. I see an exchange of energies, even on that crazy, bloody, aggressive, monstrous, even
Mhm.
that there is an exchange.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's kind of like offering, a carpenter offers the services, the homeowner pays them. That's the exchange of energies. And it's basically the same thing. They offered whatever, and then nature would send them, Mother Earth would send them the exchange. However that appeared. I'm getting it appeared in better crops and better stuff like that, and more peace. So but
Remembering that we are all one, it gives Mother Gaia no joy to receive these offerings per se, but she accepts them and transmutes them for our greater good. Her heart weeps with the loss of life, whether it's plant or not, or human or whatever it is, because a part of her dies at that moment. And yet it's renewed when it's given back to her and transformed.
yes. And I'm seeing now what you said was it's confirmed by the bird that goes to ashes, and from ashes becomes new.
Okay.
Which I'm just seeing that. Okay, so this is basically about learning about our true selves and releasing any pain, any trauma, whether in this lifetime or other lifetimes. So we can be lighter and in a higher vibrational level by the equinox, by the full equinox. It is important that before October, November, and all that, those months come, that we are in a better place spiritually.
Okay, I agree there because you said September the 21st somewhere.
Mhm.
So I'm getting okay. I'm trying to split the Council of Nine with Eric because of the normal procedure is meaning Eric and the collective needs to understand by the September the 21st what is it is about, where that energy is coming from, not judging it, but then again, understand how, let's say it very gently, why you, that's plural, I'm not pointing to anyone, you, a part of humanity, had to go that deep. That's the understanding we like to have through Saint Germain and Bob.
And now I see Archangel Gabriel, or the entity we call Archangel Gabriel, coming in.
And he's immediately telling us, I take full responsibility, not for the pain, but for the process.
Yes, it is. It is the energy is overwhelming a little bit. Oof. It's a beautiful sense of peace that has just come over me, and it's like I'm able to relax enough to release, if that makes sense.
Okay. So the only thing that they're telling Eric now is, I will try to phrase it correctly. When you don't want those thoughts, don't push them away, allow them, embrace them, but don't feed them. Accept them.
Mm-hmm. And once that happens, you're going to be able to release the pain that's associated with them.
In human language, those memories will stay there for the rest of this life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a problem. Flush them, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they're saying that somebody just gave you a little something to add to that. Are you receiving it?
We are acknowledging that there have been traumas in our life, no matter when they've occurred, that continuously need to be uncovered because we've lived so many times. And there's always a new layer, and it's okay. Many people may feel that once they've dealt with something, that it's done and it's gone and so forth, which is true, but there may be other lifetimes, other situations that need to come forth so that you can continue the release process.
Okay, what I understand then is you don't need to judge them nor heal them. You need to put them on the table, meaning
Yes.
it happened.
Mhm.
That's it. It happened. Look at it. It happened. Okay, next.
Right.
Correct. And that does, I am getting that I should give this statement that doesn't invalidate them, that doesn't invalidate what you went through, that doesn't invalidate what it has taken from you or what has caused you to be where you're at. It only means that they want it to be very plain and simple. You acknowledge it, you put it on the table, and you basically walk away. You know it existed, you know it happened, but it is time to, the more you release, the more peaceful you will be, and it will bring you to a higher level of vibrations. Not only that, but it would also bring you a sense of relief. Because no matter how many lifetimes ago something happened, if we have not worked through it, or just worked through the top layers, it will continue to basically haunt us. And even if we don't know what it is, it may bring you fear, may bring you hesitation, may bring you anxiety, may bring you a lack of being able to be in a relationship, may bring you a lack of being able to have a good relationship, period, even with yourself. So by doing as much as you can, these steps, you will then be able to be at a better place. And I hear one of the jokes, oh, it may even make you look younger. Just saying. They like to joke about that stuff.
Okay, I repeat the same thing just for Eric's sake.
Mhm.
And his healing part, I 100% agree. So I repeat, to acknowledge it happened,
Mhm.
put it on the table,
Mhm.
but leave it there, move on and walk away.
Mhm.
There's a human tendency to want to control the process, but believe it or not, if you surrender to the process, allow it to happen, acknowledge the feelings with it, and then, as Eric said, leave it on the table and walk away, then the healing can commence at a very deep level.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, now so Jermaine's flame again to take another layer that we just uncover.
Okay. Okay, Saint Germain here. So
Mhm.
this was the personal layer. Now we're going to the collective or the cosmic layer,
Mhm.
and do the same thing as you said, acknowledge and move on.
Mhm.
And this time we will go through it. Don't try to understand it. First, it is understandable.
Mhm.
Second, it's not human.
Mhm.
And third, leave it to us. Okay, code
Okay.
5, 4, 8, 14, 27, 1440 to 1 green, the green of nature. And that's the only thing you need to understand.
And I heard also green for the heart.
Yes. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
5, you know. 4, you know. 8, you know. But now, okay. Can you take? Do you have the numbers, Glenda, or do you repeat them?
Repeat them, please.
Okay, 14.
Mm-hmm.
No, I will do it differently. I will call the codes, and you count down from 3 or whatever you can, meaning acknowledge, move on. Acknowledge, move on. And how you
Okay.
do that, that's up to you.
Okay.
Okay. Why we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of healing. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
14.
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge.
Put on the table. Walk away.
Yes.
Acknowledge the same.
Okay. Okay, I'm shivering. 27.
Acknowledge. Put it on the table. And walk away.
Acknowledge a freezing, burning flame and walk away.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm not going to share. 1440.
Acknowledge. Put it down gently on the table. And walk.
Acknowledge. Stamp the hell out of it. And walk away.
Yeah. That's close with my feeling. Yeah. Okay. Two. F word. Okay.
Acknowledge. Put it on the table and there's a fire there now. And walk away.
Acknowledge. Leave my tears and walk away.
Some for letter words. Okay, no problem. One.
Okay. So, okay. 4 little words. Acknowledge. Leave it on the table. Nail it to the table actually, so it doesn't come back. And run away. Not even walk away. Run.
Acknowledge the 4 letters. And scream at the top of the lungs. And laugh. And walk away.
Gabriel is coming in. He's taking the garbage.
Mhm.
NAS. Exchanging it. Wait. Green nature.
And now for me, I see the table, the top of the table, like beautiful plants, nice grass, beautiful flowers, all natural, and beautiful fresh scent.
I see the same, but also crystals embedded in it
Yes.
that are radiating light.
There is one crystal coming forward, a huge one. As big as a building, kind of. Okay, I'm counting down from 10.
Mhm.
And then we have walked away. 10,
Yes.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 4. 3. Start walking. 2. Walk away. 1. Be gone.
I am getting that this is where we need to stop today. And let our energies balance, integrate, so they could continue being healed and being transmuted. So with everyone's okay, I'm going to take us back to 0.
Mhm.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Release it. Welcome back.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Please continue to follow the journey. This is not only beneficial for you. This is our job is to show you this, and it's beneficial not only for you, but for everyone, every living thing. When we raise the vibrations, we raise everything's vibration. As we are in the collective, we are one. So just gonna say namaste. And thank you, everyone. We all love you and send you peace and blessings. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Council.
Thank you. Council of 9 out.